right, fool. Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight.
Yeah, like the earliest memory I can remember, I was like 3 or 4, and I was like copying like shit from a phone book. I would see like the tattoo ads and shit, and it'd be like skulls or like roses or something like that, and I'd be like, dude, that's super
whatever
dope.
reference that it caught your eye right away. Were you drawing that? Were you drawing like that?
Like you said, like Does the Us, it was LA Weekly or whatever. You'll find magazines, skateboarding magazines, comic books, and just try to mock it. You know, and look at a picture and be like, oh, tight, I want to do that.
That's tight.
That's kind of like,
Man, and go ahead.
No, yeah, but pretty much that same thing with magazines, like Lowrider magazine. Like I remember when I was a kid, I was just obsessed with like Yu-Gi-Oh, Lowriders, and I forgot like Pokemon.
Hey, but the Lowrider magazine always had the one like 2 or 3 pages of the art pages in there, right? Like, so you'd be like, oh man, let me see what they got. I'm gonna jack this from there. As soon as the magazine came out, you were just like, oh shit, I'm gonna go draw.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Snorlax.
Snorlax.
Honestly, I like Charizard, dude.
Charizard, yeah.
That's that expensive ass fool, huh?
Yeah.
That was expensive as shit.
So little kid was at my house the other day with a gang, fool, like 6. Just like, I was like, damn, bro, that's a lot of fucking Charizards.
What about you guys? What's your favorite?
Pokemon?
Yeah.
My probably Bulbasaur. I mean, back in the day, I used to think it was tight, you know? You look like a nug of weed.
Yeah. Was that the one you chose, you know, on the game you have to choose like the 3 starting?
Yeah, that's what I picked first, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't play that game.
Yeah.
What was it on?
I didn't play it a lot either. Like, I think, like, I was peaking from my teenage to fucking, you know, my child to teenage era.
Oh, you know what? I played Magic cards. You heard of Magic?
Yeah.
They're like the Magic cards. And like, you deal it out or whatever. You can turn them. You're going to attack. So, like, right? That's what Pokemon is like. The cards like that, right, though? That's is that where it originated?
Yeah.
Like that, right? Yeah, so, you know, I played Magic cards. Yeah. I could play spades hella good, though, if you want to play some spades. You know how to play spades, though? No. Yeah, man. You know how to play spades, homie?
We gotta play spades. We gotta do a live.
Who wants to run on?
Spades game.
Bro, they don't want to see. They don't want to see me in spades. They don't want to see me in handball. I mean, they don't want to see me. Dominoes. Can you play dominoes? I'm actually not that good in dominoes. I mean, I know how to play and I know how to count and shit, you know. But like
strategically and shit.
Yeah, but I'm a beast mode when it comes to spades, and I'm pretty beast on pinochle, and I'm beast mode on handball.
Spades, is that like higher card or some shit like that, right?
Spades is the trump. Oh, okay.
President.
So so you have like all the suits.
Yeah.
And then the highest card in that suit can beat the other card in that suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, the ace will beat the king. Well, we'll beat all of them.
Right.
So, like, we'll all throw a card out, but, like, maybe you don't have no more hearts. So, bam, you can cut it with a spade. Oh, okay. Spades is always trump. In pinochle, you can change the trump. So, you can change it from spades, hearts, diamonds. I know how to play hearts, too.
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking.
So, it's like Wild or Joker, kind of.
Something like that.
Yeah, I feel it. That's
something like that. All right.
That sounds possible.
That sounds possible. What's up with that game? They got the Pokemon game. They be like,
motherfuckers getting hit by cars and shit back in the day.
Yeah, that tripped me out.
Getting kidnapped. Like, I'm about to
go when
deep.
it came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, I was walking around UNLV, and there's a shit ton of people just on that game walking around. And I just yelled out like, "Oh shit, it's Charizard!" And everyone just fucking turned around and looked at me like, "What the fuck?" I was just like, "No, I'm just kidding,
That's definitely sick virtual reality game, huh? If they make a VR, you go walk around.
Throw the Pokeball. You actually punch somebody.
Yeah, you're probably most that. I'm surprised it's not on the Oculus.
It's gonna get there. Well, I'm sure they're gonna wait for Nintendo to make their own little console. And then
have you played the Oculus?
No, never.
Have you seen the graffiti game?
Yeah, it seemed like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. The homie did a bit. He was out front right here. He was just like drew his little perimeter and shit, and he's just over there looking like fucking Ben Doofus and shit, just like, you know what I mean? And there's nothing there and shit. But the Oculus is tight. So I mean, like that, right?
Yeah, you gotta fuck with that shit. It's tight.
Yeah, the Oculus is tight, bro. It's kind of expensive. All right.
Hit up Best Buy tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, it's like pretty real though. Yeah. It's not like once you get all the features down or like the movements or whatever, it actually is like you can pick all the colors. You can pick like your
Oh,
tip
caps
and
and-
like yeah, bro. It's what's it called, Street Kings,
Something that, yeah.
Graffiti Kings, no Street Kings,
Street
right?
Kings,
Street
yeah.
Kings, yeah, yeah. That game is tight.
Yeah.
I don't even play though.
Nah?
No, it's tight. I like playing it, but it hurts my head and shit. I'm like, get out of my
It's
face.
time consuming too, you know. You're
Yeah.
like, I could have did a whole wall this.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, there was like 3 hours passing shit. Trying to still figure out how to get it to the TV and shit. And that's
They'll
what
be
everybody-
doing that on the TikTok, right? They'll be
Yeah.
like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could go live and display.
Yeah,
your-
it
your
links
live
up.
in
It'll
there.
link up somehow.
That'll be sick too.
I think so. Yeah.
Start battling fools online and shit.
Battling session. What's up with it? I walk like I talk with a fucked up pivot.
Does it have like avatars and stuff like that? Like you could be a lizard and shit painted.
That part I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I think you can see people, right? I think we talked about it before, and it's just like everybody said it was like a same character, like just a dark figure.
Oh, I thought it was like some fool, and then like you could see like the hand going up like that.
Yeah. Well, you never played it with live, or I mean, yeah, live, where it's like,
Oh yeah, like I haven't played it like that, but I know you can like go and then like you can just cap full shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, what the hell? Hey, now thinking about that, they used to have a website, you know, the art crimes,
Yeah.
and then they had the. I think it was the PMO. And they, like, there was like a message board or something.
Yeah.
So everybody was just tagging and tagging and tagging. But, like, you know, 10 dudes, 40 dudes, and then fools talking shit to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had that shit too. It's called ELA Graph.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a website you go and just kind of tag on.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And
That's
everybody was like beefing it. Yeah.
yeah, you're like, what's up, Troy? And
Meet me at
shit.
the park, dog.
Like the homie Dave and shit.
Oh, this one.
We got a certified, our first certified follower. He's like just be hating all the time, but you know, turns me on and shit. I'm like, hell yeah. Gracias. All right. Anyways, back to the stilo of Saeed. You have these dots, bro. I think I seen you at the first time I seen you paint. We were painting Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
We did the Alice in Wonderland over here, and then yours was already like you were in progress. I'm like, damn, that was tight. Like, how do you come up with the color concept of all of that, or what made you go that way? Or it's pretty sharp, bro. It's not sloppy or nothing, bro. It's pretty tight.
Thank you, man. Honestly, it was by accident, dude. Like, I think I did a piece like that years ago, but I was doing like lines like coming out, and you know, kind of like Shepard Fairey, like he breaks down like kind of like the values or like the colors into different shapes of it. And
Okay.
it creates like, you know, like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that pop art kind of. It's not pop art, but I that's how you kind of break it down at first, and then
Yeah.
you add the dots over it, huh?
Like a
Like
technique,
Andy
yeah.
Warhol and shit.
And you okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like your screen printing, you have like the different layers like that.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
something. But
the homies playing footsies and shit.
yeah, but so yeah, I was trying to do that with the cam, but like the cap I had was too thick, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna dot it out. And I just kept it like consistent.
Yeah, you were like, oh,
And
that
I was
looks
just
cool,
kinda
huh?
like, yeah, I was like, oh, you know, I could do something with this.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't really see it like that. I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, we bought some stuff, but no, you got it together. You see a lot of stuff, or
See some of the stuff, yeah.
yeah, bro. It's tight, man. You got some stuff around here?
Yeah, I got a piece over at the Union House,
Oh,
like for the
okay.
culture, but I think that's about it around here.
Is that the one where the cars and everything's at? Did I post it? Was that one of the
Yeah,
pictures?
it's the one
of
with the car and then the lady
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it over there. It's cool over there. I got a painting over there. Yeah, I do got a painting in there.
Who were some of your influences coming up? Like artists that you looked up to, or are you just, you know, were impacted by?
Yeah, definitely like Retina and El Mac. I think that's one of the ones I see when he does like the portraits and like the way he does the shading. It's kind of like hollow, and I think he like cold, like he puts his cans in like ice and shit.
Yeah, remember I was telling you about that?
Yeah.
The folks
Oh,
put
really?
it, yeah, they freeze up their cans and it gives it like a different texture, right?
Yeah, it like sprays like, I don't know, like if you like spray down, like it's like hard on the outside, and then the inside's just like hollow. And it's kind of
Oh, so that's how I know some other artists, Gums or whatever that guy's.
Mm-hmm. Gum, yeah.
Gums, not the fool from here, the fool from like Europe.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
no.
about? Who's another fool? Helio or Hilo?
Helio, yeah.
Helio Bria.
Yeah.
So that's probably what he's doing too, because it'll just be like flared, hard line. It's like hollow on the inside. So that's how they do it.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't passing out no type of info. See how y'all we be over here giving out free game,
yeah.
and you guys are holding back. Stop holding back. Is this good to go?
Yeah, hit it.
Hell yeah. I jacked the bottle. I didn't jack it, but I took the bottle of Jack last night. And
Do you have like a strategy you go through when you're painting, like steps or whatever, or you just kind of like just freestyle it? You had to put like music or like random shit like that.
Starting it, yeah, I just try to get like, how do I put it? I think I get like 3 cans. So like if this is the black wall, I try to get the colors closer to the color of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll start with the darks, working into the lights, and I just do like the shittiest sketch I could like at first. Right. Just trying to not to get it perfect. Just try to get like,
because you're gonna tighten it all up.
Yeah, and then with the second color, you gotta go over that, clean that up. Third color, go over that, till finally it's like, all right, that looks good enough, and then just start like filling it in. And then, like I said, like try to break down, like, because I mostly focus on portraits a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, like the cheekbones, the eyes, the nose, just try to get the shapes of it. And then, like, when it comes down to the edges, that's where I start kind of doing the lines. So, basically, instead of, like, shading it in, just replace that with, like, lines and dots. Kind of like a gradient. You know how you've seen, like, pointillism? Like, people
Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, naturally you're trying to fade it, but then, like, instead of that fade, that's, like, you're making a hard line between the two colors, right? Is that what we're talking about?
yeah, like, you know, like, so it's, yeah, like, trying to shade, like, the nose in, just do, like, the line.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, fading it out, just kind of, like, do the direction.
Mm-hmm. And then you just kind of keep building there. I always got a problem, like, even when I do start, like, with the dark colors or, like, whatever's furthest away, I'll come forward and then I'll jump way back over here again and just cleaning up. And man, that perspective though of like that layering, that's tight. And your color choice is always tight. You know what I mean? Like I'm still trying to put the palette together on my Procreate and shit. You got Procreate?
Yeah. I just got it like not too long ago. Like,
it's a beast, huh?
Within a year, yeah, dude.
Layers, homie, layers. It's all about layers, dog. There's some free game. Yeah, it's all about the layers, bro. Procreate. The homie Mario, I think's only had it for like, I don't know, 7 months or so. And
I just hopped on right now, but I think he went on.
Oh yeah. So I said, what up, ese? Oh man. So the homie been drawing characters and stuff out of the phone book.
Yeah.
3 years old. The homie's over here like, what's up, man? You got my pancakes ready? I'm over here on. You know what I mean?
What you need a fucking page phone for?
Yeah. Hey, man, you got the phone book?
Yeah, phone book. There you go.
Hey, is there any more phone books? Is there like somewhere else? That side. I mean, I started at a young age, doing art, young age. So it's like it's something that we crafted over this whole time, man. Like, and sometimes we do bust it out fast, or sometimes we're able to do things that people are like, oh my god. But then when it comes to that commission, sometimes they want to act funny. Sometimes, nah. I mean, it is what it is. But it's like oh, you did that in 5 minutes, or like I think homie was showing me the picture and he was like, oh, let me see. And he's like, do you think that's really hard? And I'm like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, cause it's really not that hard, but it's a freaking process to do what it is that you want or something like that. Man, well, the homie drawing out of the phone book. The homie was in the. No, you weren't saying you were in the graph life, but like you was influenced. You had your brothers. You was jacking their paint and shit. Did he ever catch you jacking your paint?
Nah, it was just like whatever was laying around. He was open to it, man. Like he would take me out riding. He was just like,
he's like, get up. You're gonna be the lookout. Right.
What are some of the ways you do to get motivated, or like to you have any like with some things that motivate you or inspire you to be like, oh, now I want to go do some shit, like.
Honestly, like music, man. Like super influenced by music. Like I'll hear like a lyric or a line and shit, and I just be like, dude, that's dope. Like it'd be cool to try to like draw something to that.
Top 3 albums that you would want to play.
I think I want her like, damn.
I love the Cramps. That's the shirt I'm wearing.
The Cramps?
Yeah.
Cramps.
They're like one of the pioneers of psychobilly.
Oh
yeah, so it's like a lot of like 60s garage rock, and they like influenced by like a bunch of that like
like
music.
Like that we're not what'd you say? What'd you call them? I know you're talking like rockabilly's like that. Okay.
I know that's a big influence here in Vegas. Like a lot of the punkers here they're like more rockabillys as opposed to like in my city is a lot of metalheads or punks, Here I see a lot of rockabilly foods.
Yeah, we got like Viva Las Vegas, like
yeah. Is that still at the Sun Coast or at Gold Coast? I remember used to be over there all the time.
And they moved it. I forget. I think it's at the New Orleans now.
Typical. Yeah, everything gets moved to the Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's tight. A beauty bar. I don't. It's not there no more. It's still there, but it's like not open or whatever, right? But they would have nights where it would just be, and they'd be doing the swing dancing, and I'd be like, man, that's tight, man. I can't even get with, all these girls. I'm all soloed out and shit, and they're doing,
I think that's what it is. It's kind of like the middle of like rocker and cholo, right? Like that culture is kind of like the middle.
What do y'all think?
Some of them are.
You think that it's the middle between a rocker and a cholo?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they still put like
I
some
think
3 flowers in their hair,
rocker
huh?
fools turn into cholos after and shit. Like
They always turn cholo.
you know, that's the route and shit. Like
That's the route. There's levels to that shit. Sometimes just every now and then. So that's one band, homie. What's up with the next band?
Boy Harsher. There's them. They're like
I'm like
kind of like EDM, but yeah, they're coming up. Like it's hard to explain their music, but I would recommend checking them out.
Oh yeah. All right. Damn.
what's the name again? One more time. Yeah.
Boy Harsher.
Boy Harsher.
Yeah.
Boy like BOY.
Yeah, BOYHARSHER.
Boy Harsher.
Hey.
For sure. And your third one?
I like the Growlers. I think that was another one of my big bands or favorite bands.
The Growlers.
Failure, yeah.
Hey, so
I never heard of those bands.
I'm like,
No, that's exactly why I asked you that question, because a lot of time people hear about artists or whatever, and like like you just said right now, you just named 3 bands. You're like, they're dope. I might be like, well, fuck, I never heard them. Listen to them, and be like, damn, this would just put me onto some bands, and you could put obviously other people onto some shit, Yeah. So that's why I kind of like asking that question, because I think that's dope too. Like,
No, that's cool. And I'm the same way. Like, I'm always trying to look for new music. Like, I like everything.
Right.
And that's why I like those 3 bands, because they're hard to pinpoint. Boy Harsher.
Archer.
Harsher.
Like harsher.
Yeah.
Okay, harsher.
But yeah, like all those bands, they have like a lot of mixed influences. Like they're not just pinpointed to one thing. It's just like a mix of genres and music and stuff like that, and culture and.
That's tight. What's your top 3, homie?
My top, I would say rap. Let's go rap, because obviously.
No, we're talking about bands.
Bands? Oh, okay, bands.
I'm messing with you.
Bands. I would say Slayer, Metallica, and Black Sabbath. Fuck, I don't know. It would be like between Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, but maybe I'll go Black Sabbath. But it's between those 4.
Just all of them.
And let's say 3 is Black Sabbath and Zeppelin, but like Slayer, Metallica for sure.
Man, I like rock. I like all types of music, but like I couldn't play like that era of rock just over and over. And I'm definitely gonna check. I got the Cramps, the Growlers, and Boy Harsher.
Yeah.
Sick. You know what my favorite band is?
Arctic Monkeys.
Hey, don't put me on blast, son. Nah. Yeah, I do actually like the Arctic Monkeys. Shout out to the Arctic Monkeys. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do like. That's my favorite band. That's it, right there. The Arctic
System of a
Monkeys.
Down? You don't like System of a Down?
No, I love System of a Down.
They're tight, yeah.
Yeah, I think my homeboy JoJo, rest in peace. He was a skater, and I will go with him out there to Desert Breeze Park, shit, and we'll go out there, and I'll just be right there, chilling, blazing, watching him skate all day, bro. Like we'll go on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
And then we'll come riding back down from way up top. We'll just ride the skateboard.
Bomb the hill and shit.
Yeah, but it's not like some like crazy hill like this, but like from Durango all the way to like we lived on Trop in Maryland. So like we'll just go up to Trop and just come all the way down. It was like a cool ride.
Yeah.
But we went to this girl's house one day. He's like, hey, let's go over here to this girl. So we're over there, and like I don't know what channel it was, and they were doing a whole it was a whole the whole live the concert was like on TV or whatever, sometimes these supposed to be having their concert. And I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? Like, stop playing this, bro. Like, he's like, bro, it's System of a Down. Listen, bro, listen. Yeah. And fucking sure enough, a couple years later, I was just like, I bumped that shit till today. System, bro. That Toxicity album is just, you just let it play. Yeah. You don't even got to change the song. What do you think? You got to change it? Do you listen to System?
I haven't listened to their albums, just like their main songs.
Oh, okay. No, the Toxicity album is what I'm talking about. Yeah, what Ariel I think was like. Is that one? What do you think they're?
Toxicity, right?
Toxicity. Oh yeah. Ariel, and then it says that too, right? In the same
I
song.
think it's the album. It's Toxicity.
The album is Toxicity.
Ariel's is a song in it.
And they say talk. Oh, you know, Ariel's is like the last song.
Yeah, I don't know.
This fool don't even.
It doesn't say toxicity, but yeah, it's the. Yeah, shout out Frank, Legendary's Art Supplier. You already know what's up.
Oh yeah, they were there.
The homie said big shout out to Frank. So.
Big shout out to Frank. If y'all don't know, come through. He's here.
Go follow Aspire Side. Purchase his new merch.
You are a toy!